Hey, y'all. It's your boy Jesus, Christ Incarnate, with Chelsea Christ Incarnate, as that's my given name. Coming at you with a weekly reading for the week of what now? For the week of June something. June 10th in 2019. For those of you who might be curious, it's my birthday month, June 20th, cusp. I have a P.O. box. I have links to PayPal for energy exchange donations. If y'all want to help me out, have a good time on my birthday. I have a feeling it's going to be a good day. It's already a good day. I'm making it a good day. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's see. Anyway, if you would like to get a personal session with me, all right, a personal session, descriptions for that will be down below in the information box, along with links to Facebook and Instagram for daily guidance, and energy exchange donations. I already said that. Okay, so the business is kind of done, and the cards are singing. They're singing. It was like a dance that flopped out. I am using the Messenger Oracle by Ravine Felon. All right, y'all. All right, I'm glad to be by this tree. This is in a little spot where there's a lot of shade, and to think of how I felt of this spot when I first moved here and how I feel about it now. It's just fun. I like being so close to this beautiful shady tree. Not a whole lot of that happening in this area. Now, what's funny, hi Spirit Surge. Glitch in the Matrix. Alright, so what's funny about why this avatar was used by energy in such a manner was because that very same concept of embracing the shade. Embrace the dark. Alright? Yeah, we can't have light all the time. First of all, we don't photosynthesize very well. If you a whitey, you got something with the sun. You know, let's acclimate back and appreciate the shade. Now this goes with stardust as well. So, it's not like whiplash. It's not major ascension symptom. What it is the cool side of the pillow to provide for good dreams. Yes. The dark side of the moon. Yes. This is refreshing. Cool is a word, and that's good for compress. That's good for inflammation. That's good for, the burns. That it's like we've been playing. We've been busy developing. We've been doing our own things, and we didn't know that we were outside in the stardust without protection for a while. Now I just felt a huge heart pain. Well, not huge. It was like deep and precise and very pinpointed, like right there, but intense. All right. So embracing the dark, allowing the cooling factor to appease your heart space, which might be a little agitated, but only in the best way possible. Agitated is also stimulated. It can be chosen to be felt as excited, right? But I am feeling like this is a medicine week. That this can feel really good. Some of y'all might be really surprised as to what kind of thoughts in your head don't feel wrong anymore. Perfect example, me and Draco. The dog's a biter. The dog is a guarder, If I didn't have them to stimulate me into learning a new way of accepting love, I wouldn't have been able to learn a new way to show love. There's a reason for everything. All right? A hawk snapped a squirrel's neck for me. Okay, this dog thinks for now that they have to protect me from the world. Inspiring me to learn hands-on. Now that was just an example that benefited many of you. So there you go. And let's get started with why this might be a bit of a rough one depending on your story. All right? How many of us really love this? How many of us are on a radical level of self-love? Look at that bright green heart chakra. Yes, spirit, glitchy, glitchy, woo! Look at that. Look at that. Love it. Love it. That color is a part of you. And if you don't get to see it because you're colorblind, how do I describe that frequency? The taste of lime. And it also provides nutrients too. Citrus is good for you. In small doses. Too much of anything, right? We don't want to erode away the teeth with acid. Or do we? Life's short, right? It's not what you intake, it's how you intake it. Love that you are different. Love that only you are experiencing your life. And so you best love it. And really, we accept the love that we feel we deserve from any outside source. Right? So if you are feeling underappreciated, look within the self. How much do you love you? So this is self-examination. And for those who are not in a self-examinatory state, for those of you who have risen to an active state, this is very creative. This is powerful creative energy. All right? We want everybody to be on this side. And as a collective, we're only kind of starting to snowball with this idea that everyone is beautiful, that all life matters. Pregnant women, panda bears, wolves, the rivers. Love that you are you within all of that. It doesn't have to be overwhelmingly isolating. It can be breathtakingly unifying. Because this bright green lime, zappy heart activation chakra energy going on, the healthier you are here, where is that? Between the sensitive nips. Why do men have nips? Because y'all start out feminine until you become a little extra. Because only feminine's truly necessary for life, for the birth of it, all right, for the gestation of it. That's more important than the original zap. That can happen many ways. And you might have been born that way. You never know. Okay? Let two become one. This is unifying with passion. What is your passion? What has been calling to be your anchor for some time now? This is melding in with destiny. This is very deep. Molecular stitching together. First steps on long journeys, proposals, pregnancies. Letting two become one. Dissolving your soul and your body / efforts towards something worth doing. Now, know your fears. Glitch. This might be a little bit of a whiplash. Just a little. Because once things get real, we like to doubt and question. Now this is going to have many ripples. Once you pop, the fun don't stop. Once you say yes or no, you gotta mean it. But don't say no. Don't say no to what the lovely dark has to soothe you. When you get a little too bright, too fast, or burn yourself out of the frying pan into the fire sort of deal. All right now. If you've been acting an ego and shit happens around you, we're talking red light synchronicity here. Love that you can see what it all means. It might click together in your head what's going on here. Embrace what the darkness has to show you through tough love, if the case be. Okay? Because we are shaking out of old chrysalis. We are cracking out of a shell. All right, babies, our heart is pumping. The world is so much bigger outside. Knock, knock. It ain't about letting someone in. It's about coming out. Projecting. So a lot of reversal about codependency happening in the collective at the end of the week. Realizing that you don't need someone, some path, some outcome. And learning to, by embracing the dark, have enough energy to face the light. I'm going to read the Know Your Fears from Ravine Felon because it's poetry. I remember reading it a while ago, loving it, and yeah, I saw a flash in my mind's eye. We know we trust our minds, yes, as long as it resonates down below, too. Don't let yourself be trapped. As above, so below. And if it doesn't ring true, if there's an imbalance, your body will feel it, and that's when you gotta connect in with your solar plexus and let that truth pass through your heart. Double check with yourself before you speak, but speak true. All right? So, know your fears. The number's 20, if that means anything to any of y'all. You have fears both big and small. Some fear is felt for good reason. It serves to remind you to be cautious and not take foolish and dangerous risks. Because context is key, right? Other fears you feel, but are shadows that you have made real and given substance. Letting it live through you. They serve only to make you doubt yourself, to question your good judgment, to fear success, to restrict, and to limit. This is what I call acting under demonic influences, cutting yourself off from the flow of the divine. Look within, know your fears, shine a light upon them, and see them for the shadows and mist that they are. Now, some of y'all are going to face your fears and see solid block. I'm reminded of The Labyrinth with David Bowie, and I think that was Demi Moore's first role. She was a teenager. When there's a caterpillar, and she's trying to work their, which way do I go in the labyrinth, which starts off with like a wall and seemingly endless miles and miles of brick walls. Which way do I go? And the caterpillar says, no, you just got to walk through the brick wall because it's an illusion and there's actually a space there. And so she gets into a new level. Now what's funny is she's like, oh my God, look at that. I'm not there anymore. I'm here. Okay, thank you. I'm going to go this way now. And then after she makes a pretty hasty decision to keep going on her adventure, and teenagers are, bundles of ego, right? The caterpillar's like, oh, if she kept going down that way, she'd have gone straight to the castle. So we can see past illusion, and then we can believe it all over again, continuing to limit us. This is, please. Some of these guys are biters. Killed one of the biters. It hurt. Not cool. So knowing your fears. Also, this is tied in the collective with not knowing your natural rights. We don't know where the boundaries lie. We don't know when it's okay to say no. I mean, it makes sense given that abortions are illegal and drugs are illegal. And I'm not promoting anything, y'all. I'm just saying we can't say no to people's experiences, to what this life has to offer. We can only choose to be there and to help. And if we're not going to help, we don't have to be around. Just be neutral. Be of assistance or don't interfere. Now, hold on. That's to be said about the blessing coming your way as well. Don't interfere with your thoughts. Don't get caught up in worry, woe, lack, loss, right? Know your fears so that you can at least recognize them and then choose not to dwell on them. That's the first step of alchemy. Right? And that's masters become masters after an appropriate amount of linear time dedicated to practice. So wherever you are on the scale, you can either see through the illusion and see the present behind them, the motivation, the calling, right? Don't believe any illusion of block. For those of you on a twin flame journey, this is the road you want to follow. To honor the bond, because there is no separation. Because when you honor your own passion, when you stitch into the universe's need of you, you aid them. And this is also a soulmate card, being the same sort of concept where as long as you follow the resonations of your heart, your friends are coming in, your family, by that definition of kinship. And it all starts with this. And doing the work means backpedaling. Paddling, back paddle, back paddle, back pedal, back paddle. Well, back pedal. No. Canoe, think canoe. Back paddle to reverse the flow. That's what the 144,000 who have chosen to be born during this turbulent time to rise and construct and ascend and become architects of the mind for a better future. It starts with how much you truly do love yourself as a divine being. And that can always be taken up a notch. We still have work to do. It feels like the collective is starting to gain momentum. Like the old current is being fought enough to where we can actually feel the flow start to change. And this is no secret. We have been given this information as apazoid, humanoid earthlings from other beings and channelers of consciousnesses. Consciousness. Alien contact, whatever you want to call it, arose by any name. It took a shaman of the native tribe. Forgive me. I mean, they don't really teach it at school, right? But the native chief who saw the first ship on the horizon. Now, the others in the tribe, they couldn't see it. He could. And then when he successfully described what he was seeing to his fellows, That's when they saw it. Because they'd never seen it before. So it didn't register in their consciousness. But a shaman who has an open third eye or an open crown or an active root, but generally like a good area, who feels the love and the power flow within the connectivity of all. We all have that power to a degree. And if you have that power a lot, or even just a little, just love and follow your passion, follow your root. Don't hold yourself back. We are loved on every single level. There is no good or bad, only levels of love and experiences to be had. I made that up. I'm a Dr. Seuss. Hey. Right? Is there anything else? Nah. That's it, y'all. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your channeler. Thank you to those who support. I am truly, 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 dearly grateful. Thank you so much. Especially energy exchange donations. Dude, like $10 got me all smelling good. Everything's washed up. So, appreciate you. Take care. Rock on. Love you for loving yourself. You know where to find me for future personal guidance along your ascension. Because I'm right here with you. Peace.